Okay, before we get started here, I want to tell y'all about this tune-up kit, which I know some of y'all gonna be saying, "Oh, that's got the wrong filter in it," which it does. But as you can see, I went by Lowe's, and that tune-up kit there is $8.22. So last time I went to my dealer and got a spark plug, it was more than that. The spark plug was like, I want to say it was close to like $11, $12. So went by there. They don't have at my local one did not have no chainsaws. They had a leaf blower, a couple weed eaters, and they didn't have no lawnmowers. So, and a lot of their stuff was on sale. I just thought I'd tell y'all to go by there and look. This was the only thing I got was the tune-up kit. But today we're going to talk about a lot of my saws, and I'll tell you what I think about them. So stay tuned. Okay, this is a few of my work saws and a couple of my truck saws that I keep in the truck all the time. I think what we'll do, we'll start with the 500i first, and we'll talk about it. Okay, the 500i is an awesome saw. I find myself not using it that much though in stuff I do. I cut up that big tree the other day. I used it, and glad I had it too. It is a 79.2 cc saw. It's got a good power weight to ratio. It comes in at 13.9 pounds, I believe. And yeah, it is a real awesome saw. It is it loves fuel though. I mean, it will go through fuel pretty quick. So that's about all I got to say about it. Other than it's an awesome saw. It's a dog. Then I'll be after my goat. That was a bear. Don't lie. Get on out of here. Get. Get. Get on out of here. Good job, Sam. Good job. Yeah, I gotta kind of keep an eye. I got chickens, and I did put the goats in the electric fence. Are y'all wanting out? Are y'all wanting out? Huh? I think they're wanting out. I know they got food. They don't eat about all this. They got food down there. Let's put them out since the dogs are roaming the neighborhood. Okay, like I was saying, nothing really bad to say about the saw, rather than it burns a lot of gas. There's always something going on here at the house with the animals and all. When I seen black, I thought it was a bear because we've been having a bear coming and getting in garbage and stuff. But let's go on to the next one. Okay, the next saw is the 400C. You see me run this saw a lot. I like the weight and balance. I do have a West Coast bark box on this saw. It does, liven this saw up some. I remember when I got the saw, it takes about 10 tanks of gas to break this saw in. But once it breaks in, it's an awesome saw. And this will be the last year Stihl makes the 400C. Next year it will be called a 400.1. It's going to be less cc's. It's supposed to maintain most of the horsepower. We'll just have to wait and see what that saw is when it comes out. They are discontinuing the 362 and the 400C, and there's going to have one saw in the 60cc class. So we'll just have to wait and see. I love this saw. I think anybody that doesn't have one should go buy one. This saw is 60, right at 67 cc's, and I think it's 12. I wrote it down. Yeah, 67 cc's, 12.8 pounds. Very good saw. I use it a lot for the roadside firewood cutting. But you can't go wrong with one of these saws. It is one of my favorite saws. Okay, next up is the 562 XP. This is the Mark 1. They do have a Mark 2 version out now, which is supposed to fix like the crank seals and all that. The only problem I had with this saw was during the first tank of gas, when I was running it, the coil went out in it. It took Husqvarna quite some time to get me another coil. I think it was like 12 or 13 weeks, something like that. But this is a 60cc saw, and it weighs 12 pounds, 13 ounces. So you see me compare this with the 400C. It does have the chain speed to keep up with the 400C in most wood. I know some people did get mad at me when I come out with the video that the 562 was the best valued saw. That doesn't mean that I don't need to say this. Doesn't mean that it's better saw. It's just the best value in the 60cc range, because it is quite. I think I gave like $840 for this saw, which the 400C is like $1,050 or something like that. So there's quite a difference, and that's one reason I picked 562 over 400 only. Where the 400C shows that it's got an extra 7 cc's is when you bury the bar in some hardwood, and then it shows the power then. But great little saw. It does rev really good. Got a great amount of chain speed. Okay, next up we're going to be talking about the 550 XP Mark II. Hey, trying to make a video here. What's the matter with you? Huh? Shh. Be quiet. You want a treat? Be quiet, I'll get you a treat. Let me go get you a treat. Okay, next up we'll be talking about the 550 XP Mark II. This is a 50cc saw. It is at 10 pounds, 8 ounces. I call this my little screaming demon. I love this little saw. Put tons of hours on this saw. It is a 2021 model. So yeah, I've had it for 3 years. Had 0 issues out of it. Had actually 0 issues out of all the other saws that I showed you, except for the 562. But yeah, power to rate ratio, this saw is just an awesome little saw. I think anybody should have this style. I have nothing bad to say about it. But on to the next. Okay, next will be the Husqvarna 545 Mark II. Now I've got two of these. You've seen the one, the one that got smashed that I got for $100, and this one I bought from the same reseller. I can't remember what I paid for this one. Got a good deal in it though. Really great saw. It does weigh a little bit more. It's 11.7 pounds. It almost weighs a pound more than the 550. As you know, it's still a 50cc saw. It's like at 3.6 horsepower, I think, and the 550 is at 4 horsepower. So the 550 does have a little more horsepower, and it weighs a little less. But this is a great little saw for what I gave for these saws. You can't beat them. Like I say, I got one in for a truck saw. I use this one for a yard saw, cutting around, doing stuff. I've been trying this Forster Featherlight bar out on this saw, and it's doing great so far. I mean, I haven't had any issues with it. Got a good bit of time on it, but yeah, great all-around saw. Okay, next up we'll be talking about the Stihl 500i. I bought this saw on sale at one of my dealers right when they was going to the 501, and I used it like once or twice, and I stuck it in the truck as a truck saw. It is a 50cc saw. I don't know how much it weighs. I didn't look at the specs on weight, but it's got good ergonomics. But as far as cutting wise, it just doesn't excite me. It doesn't have, it's not a saw that I want to run all the time, because it's just this doesn't have the change speed. But as far as ergonomics and all, I mean it's really good ergonomics and all. Runs great. Always starts. Probably built like a tank. Probably outlast a Husky or Stihl, but just does not excite me. So keep it as a truck saw. So that's all I got to say about that saw. Okay, the last saw I want to talk about is the Husqvarna 435 top handle saw. I bought this saw used. It was tore up. I did have to get a new side cover, a new clutch, and thought I'd got a good deal in the saw until I went and bought all this. This stuff was expensive. So basically I got almost as much in this saw as I could have went and bought a brand new one for, just because of the price of all the parts that went on one of these. So if you're looking at a top handle saw used and it needs some stuff, look the parts up before you buy it. Would be a good idea. This is a great little saw to go around the yard with, cut with. I don't do any climbing no more. Throw it in on the four-wheeler or whatever, take it, clean out trails with. Great little saw. If you stuck around this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment. Even if it's a bad comment, go ahead and comment. Thanks for watching.